Hi there, everyone. Welcome to episode 885 of the Mike from Maine show, the place where we do daily interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. This is your host, Mike Thomas, and today on the show, we have Ankur Shukla on, and we're going to be talking about a powerful software that can help you unlock hidden data from your PayPal account, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Let's get into it. Here's Ankur. We are here today with Ankur Shukla. Ankur, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for having me. It's good to be back.
Ankur, we're going to be talking about something today that is very, very important when it comes to our businesses, and that's PayPal. We use PayPal to process almost, in my case, most of my sales and my revenue. Everything comes through PayPal. And at the same time, I really don't log into it that much. I don't necessarily know what's happening on the back end with all my different reports. I don't have the functionality that I need when I'm running a $100,000 a business that's doing almost $1 million in sales per year. So I'm going to read off the headline for you here and have you bring us into a software that you've created that's going to help us have more control over our businesses here. It says, attention all internet marketers, vendors, affiliates, and business owners. Brand new PayPal software uncovers hidden data from inside your PayPal account and shows you metrics you've never seen before. A faster, easier, and super intelligent PayPal software is here. So what's this all about? What's the problem, and how are you solving it?
Sure, Mike. So basically, we all use PayPal for all our sales and payments and everything. And whether, it doesn't matter what business you're in or what kind of products you sell, whether you sell eBay products, whether you sell through Shopify, or you sell, basically you advertise on Facebook or just do launches on JVZoo or whatever plus. But if you process any payments or make any sales through PayPal, digging deeper into your numbers is really, really important. Because if you know who your customers are, if you know what kind of products they have bought from you, if you know how many times they have bought and what is their value, you will be able to make more money by selling them other stuff that they have bought in the past from based on that, right? And apart from that, the problem that we are solving with PayPal is that PayPal is a great payment processor. What they're not great at is actually showing you the right data that you need to double your business or even triple your business. Because if you know what kind of sales patterns you have in your business and what kind of reports that you can see, you can actually grow your business by a lot. So that is why we created PayPal, because we saw that we have over like 20,000 customers. But if we are able to see that who are our most loyal customers, we will be actually able to contact them and then work more closely with them to actually help them grow their business, because they definitely like our products and our solutions. And if we can actually help them grow their business, it will actually help our business as well as theirs as well.
So when you created this, like, who did you have in mind? I mean, is it just anyone that's selling with PayPal?
Yeah, so basically we started off with a basic software, and then we actually kept on expanding by after listening to our initial customers and everyone. So, we basically initially built it just to analyze our data. But then the problem we often faced with PayPal was, when I try to look up a transaction, a simple transaction, let's say a sale that happened 3 months ago, we were not able to get the result in PayPal. Like at times it would not give us a result at all. And PayPal would actually crash. And it would actually take a lot of time to generate a report. There are so many reports in PayPal that you can actually, when you try to generate, they say, okay, okay, we'll send you the report within the next 24 hours. So you can't even get the report immediately. There are a lot of things. Let's say if I operate a business from a different place, let's say you live in a different, a region, and then I operate a business, let's say from America. If I want to generate and see like who are my customers from Hong Kong or who are my customers from a different region, you will not be able to generate that report in PayPal. But PayDrill actually helps you do that, so that if you know that you have more customers who are actually buying higher value products from, let's say, South Africa, you will be able to increase your ad budget in South Africa and basically make more money there. And that's exactly what we did. Like, we identified where we are getting most of our sales from and what kind of products do these customers from these regions like. And we increased our ad spending in those areas. And we were able to actually make double or even triple our money by just increasing, by just focusing on the right areas of the business.
So, I mean, a lot of times when we're doing business, it's the data that's really important. We need to know who our customers are. We need to know who's spending money with us. Because if we find out that people in, let's say, Canada aren't buying our stuff, then why are we going to advertise to people in Canada? If they're not our customers, if they're not people that are bringing in money into our business. Ankur, let's do this. Let's open up. I want to see kind of the inside of this.
Sure.
Just kind of see how it runs under the hood.
Sure. Let me just start my screen share real quick. Okay, can you see me?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so this is the software. This is Hadrill, and this basically shows you a lot of metrics. This is our summary dashboard, and you can see the amount of sales you have made. You can see what is the amount of net sales you have made after the fees and all paid out, how much exactly you have paid in the fees to PayPal, what is the outgoing payments you have made in your business, the most recent payment, the amount refunded, and the amount you have actually taken out from your account. And when you actually hover over it, it actually gives you more detail that you have made 2 bank withdrawals amounting to $9,000. And then you can actually see a breakdown of all your best-selling products and how much they have sold, and a nice graph that shows actually a lot more data. So it shows that you have made 7,500 selling this product, sold 6 times, and it actually contributed 48% towards your total sales revenue. And then you can actually go on for your least selling products, and you can actually see that these are probably the products that you should not be focusing on. Then it actually dives deeper into your customers, showing you the total number of customers you have, how many customers actually are your repeat customers, and the lifetime value per customer. Now, this is very important because when you know the lifetime value of your customer, you know how much you can actually spend in acquiring every single customer. And that is really, really important. And the peak order time, so you know that this is the time period when you actually get most of your orders and how frequently you get your orders. And then more about the products that are sold, which are the most selling, and and which geographies you actually get your sales from. So all this data is super valuable. But this is just an overview of your entire account. You can actually filter all this by date, so you can actually see the data in a different date range if you want. And then you can actually do a very fast search. So if I just want to say Angela and quick search, I don't get anything. But if I say
there's no Angelas that are buying from you.
Yeah, I'll just say Declan, I think. Yeah, so I have this guy who's actually bought 3 products, basically bought 3 times, and I see, these 3 sales immediately. Now, this search in PayPal would actually take you at least a minute or 2 to actually get results. And if those sales actually happened a while back, you may not even get those results. And that was the exact problem we were facing. And that's why we actually built this product. Now, with the new version, we have been constantly updating this. And, unlike most products in internet marketing actually don't get updated at all, we have been constantly hearing from our customers, made a list out of all those features that they wanted, and we have added a lot of those. So now if I want to basically, if this guy emails me and says, hey, I want an invoice or I want a receipt for this product, I can just click this PDF thing. I can actually get a PDF directly downloaded for this sale, and I can just email it to him right away. And that is a cool feature. I can actually add a tag to him and basically immediately search for him. So let's say if I want to add this as, Rich or something, and I can just add this as a tag. So every time I search for Rich, I'll actually get the ID. So this is basically a hashtag. So you can just type hashtag Rich, and I'll get his results. And then if I want to say hashtag Mike, so let's say you do business under a corporation name, and every time I make money, I make some sales from your company, but I know that it's Mike and it's not XYZ corporation. So this is actually very helpful to actually track sales from various people, and then you can actually exactly see how much you have made from those people. And you can actually instantly see all the sales made, or all the transactions of that single person under this section called related transactions, and all the details and everything in just one view. So that is the beauty of the software. And with PayPal, you'll just have to hop around different pages and just try to click on different 3 times to actually get all this data, which you can get here in just 1 second.
Ankur, what if you're not making a ton of money yet, and you're going, okay, well, this is great for people that are having a lot of success, but I don't have a ton of transactions coming in.
Right. So basically for that, you just, as soon as you make sales, this is basically for analysis and for tracking of your business. So
Okay.
even if you're not making money, if you so let's say you use your PayPal account for for spending money, and you buy a lot of stuff online, and oftentimes let's say you said that, okay, I want to buy this product, and you bought it. So this basically lets you keep track of all your payments. So you will be able to see all your payments that you have made. So if you have made payments to something, and let's say you did not get the product that you wanted access to, and you can track all those payments over here, and you can actually you can actually track everything that you have paid for.
And
And
you can
if you
find like subscriptions that you have too. Maybe you're paying monthly for something and you don't want to be paying for it. I think you can
exactly,
cancel it in there, can't you?
exactly, yes, you can. And then you can actually basically do a complete PayPal account management from here, and you'll be able to see everything in great detail, in graphs and everything. So you know that last week you spent $200 on something, but you don't know what it was. So you can instantly see that here, and then you can track that down and possibly ask for a refund if you are not using it anymore. Right.
Is this like I'm really paranoid about my PayPal account because, like I said in the beginning, I run all of my business through it. Is this going to be safe for me? Does PayPal know you exist? Are they okay with you running this software through them?
Yes, so PayPal knows that we exist, and we use the complete PayPal API, that is their official API for all the communication and all the data transfer that is happening. So it is 100% PayPal compliant, and it basically gets the data from them with the right API key that they give you. So this is basically 100% PayPal compliant, and it works hand in hand with them.
Cool. Okay, Ankur, is there anything else that you wanted to show us on the front end before we move on into the OTOs?
Okay. So I think apart from having all these sales and payments, in the sales dashboard, actually you are able to see all the sales that are happening, and can actually get a complete breakdown by the sales. So if you see your transactions and you see the sales here, you see that whatever sales you're making, it gives you a complete breakdown, and you see a complete highlight of the sales, the average revenue per sale, and refunds, and you can actually instantly see what was sold and how much and what you made. So that was actually one thing that we probably missed, but see,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so that's the front end offer. Of course, it has some more features that we weren't able to get to today, but you guys can see all those on the sales page. How is this going to work as far as is it a monthly, is it a yearly, is it lifetime, or one time, I should say? How does this work?
yeah, so normally we have been selling this on an yearly and a monthly basis on our website, and it was sold at $97 a year. But during this launch special, we are only giving it for $39 lifetime price. So that is going to be a great opportunity for anyone who wants a lifetime access to such a great software.
Okay, so that's everything that we've seen today. Is that included on the front end with that, all the
Yeah.
different features?
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
on the OT one, we basically have the pro version where we actually add a few more dashboards. So you actually get you get the customer's dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually search through all your customers, and you can see basically how much they have spent and what they've spent on, and you can see all their sales in just one click. So this is basically lets you give an overview of all the customers you have had in your business for the entirety, and you will be able to get an overview of what they have bought and how much they've spent with you, and that is a really amazing information to have.
Okay, so that's the first OTO. I think you get more transactions as well.
Yes, you get about 20,000 transactions that you can analyze and process. So it's basically geared towards more who are actually basically having more transactions in their business, and you also get a dashboard for all your products. So you can actually
Mm-hmm.
see which products you have, and then how many are being sold at in what frequency, and which are the customers who have bought those products exactly. So you can see that this is a car racing game for Android, and these are the customers who have actually bought this product. So maybe this is like a sales you are making through App Store or something like that. So this basically gives you a complete breakdown of every product that you have been selling through PayPal and which are the customers who have bought it. So basically, just having this data in PayPal will take you at least 5 minutes and like 2 or 3 reports to actually run separately to actually figure out if you can get all this data, and you get all this data in just one click.
Okay, cool. So that's the first OTO. What's the second one?
The second one is the business edition. So this is basically geared towards people who actually who actually have multiple PayPal accounts. So if you run multiple businesses or have multiple PayPal accounts, you can basically pull them all together into the software and then instantly switch between those PayPal accounts to see all the transactions and all your customers and all the analytics.
So you can do up to 5 PayPal accounts?
Yes, up to 5 PayPal accounts and 50,000 transactions.
Cool. Okay. Again, for people that are wanting to do this with like bigger businesses, that's the OTO2. And I think you've got one more.
Yeah, that is the reseller license where we actually let you sell payroll because PayPal is a very huge market. There are millions of people who actually use PayPal, and if you have the opportunity to sell a great analytics software, probably will make you a lot more money. So if you know, say, 10 or 20 people who use PayPal for their businesses, you can make some really good money by selling them this software. So we give you a reseller's dashboard where you can just instantly issue a license key, and your customer will get access to payroll and a new license key, and you can charge them any amount you want. We don't limit you.
Ankur, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else, anything that we missed, anything you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
Yeah, actually, we didn't get to arrive at the reporting part of it. So, in reports, we've added something really, really awesome. And this is where I really love this part. And something that we added is called the comparison report. Let me just quickly show you this one because this is one of my favorites. So I'll just do a quick comparison between December and January. Date should be less than. Okay, so I think I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, so you can basically compare 2 periods in your account and see, let's say, how did your business do in, let's say, the last quarter versus this quarter. So you can see the sales actually went up by X percentage, the payments, the subscriptions, and the lifetime value per customer increased or decreased, and the products that are being sold and the payments and everything. So you can basically compare between 2 periods, and you can see how your business went up or down between those 2 time periods.
Yeah, and you can see. I like how you can see like which products are selling well and which aren't, so you can focus on the good ones and get rid of the bad ones.
Exactly. So that is one of the really new reports that we added based on what our customers wanted. And then we have a lot of reports. We have a subscription report. We can see the subscriptions that you have in your account. I don't right now. You can see a report for the customers. You can actually see which are your most refunded customers, or which are your customers basically bringing you the most amount in sales. And you can basically contact them personally, or basically upsell them into something, and and make more money.
Love it. Yeah, you want to know who your good customers are because it's a lot easier to sell to a current customer than it is to bring in a new customer.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So there are a lot more reports that we have actually we've added. So we had about 4 reports earlier, and now we have 8 reports. So that actually is like twice the reports.
Ankur, again, thank you so much for coming on the show today, and best of luck with your launch.
Thanks for hanging, Mike.
I hope you enjoyed the interview today with Ankur. If you are interested in picking up PayDrill at its lowest price, you're going to want to come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, February 1st. You're going to be able to get it at its early bird discounted price along with my special bonuses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.